Good morning and welcome to Elements of Statistics Online. My name is Alethea Zambesi and I'm going to be your instructor throughout this semester. There are a few things that I wanted to go over this morning as far as course introduction, and then I will let you get started with the course. I want to walk through the syllabus a little bit. I'm not going to go over every section of the syllabus, so I encourage you to take your time and read it, just some kind of key concepts here. So this is an online course, so it meets fully online. We will not have any scheduled classroom sessions, although we will have a weekly workshop opportunity for you to get some extra help, and I'll explain more about that as we get closer to that time. This is a general education and Gordon Rule course, so that means that you should get credit for Gen Ed for this one in the Common Core requirement for mathematics. Gordon Rule is also something that you have to get credit for in the state of Florida, so this satisfies both criteria. We are going to be using a text called Interactive Statistics. The thing that you need to purchase for the course is an Interactive Statistics MyStatLab code. And you can either purchase that at the bookstore or you can purchase it online through Pearson Publishing. If you don't have it right now, don't panic. The publisher does offer a 14-day free trial, which I'll show you how to get in a moment. Grading for the course is going to be determined by 15% the interactive assignments on MyStatLab. E-learning discussion and posts will be 5%. You will have 4 online quizzes throughout the course that are worth a total of 30%. Those are also going to be taken on MyStatLab. And then there are 2 proctored tests. One is a midterm, worth 25%, and one is a comprehensive final, also worth 25%. Now, the other thing that you need to get for your course is a calculator. There are a couple options. All options are good for calculator, but there are a few options for the course. The first one I want to mention is the TI-84 model. This course has some instructional videos built in for technology, and they will align with this particular calculator. So TI-84, if you can afford it. Now, the TI-84 is expensive, so if you are tight on budget funds, this is my favorite inexpensive calculator. It's called the TI-30XS. The letters XS are the important part on this calculator. XS gives you multi-line display on this calculator. And this calculator runs about $14. Now, it doesn't give you all the bells and whistles of this one, but you will get everything you absolutely need for the course. So the technology help videos won't apply to you if you're using this calculator. They will only apply to this calculator. Really, it's up to you, whatever you are comfortable with and can afford. The 84 does make the course a little simpler, but some people are intimidated by the big calculator too. So if you're one of those people, get something reasonable and less expensive. You will have to have access to the internet. The course content's delivered online, so make sure you have good access to the internet. I will be taking attendance weekly using our discussion posts, so that's 5% of your grade, so make sure that you use those discussion boards. And for proctored exams, the midterm is 75 minutes, or an hour and 15 minutes. The final's 2.5 hours. The only things you can bring in with you are your calculator and your brain and something to write with. You will need photo ID, but I will provide all your formulas. You cannot bring any notes in with you. If you need to communicate with me, please email me. You have an Ask My Instructor feature on your MyStatLab, and you also can post to the message boards. I will get those messages. The withdrawal policy is listed, as well as information for students with disabilities, if you have veteran or military affiliation, and our emergency schedule. We are during hurricane season, so sometimes things happen, and all that information will be published through the university. There is a tentative schedule as well on the syllabus. So for this week, week 1, for example, you are in the middle of the course navigation and introduction module, and you'll also have chapter 1, which is data collection. All right, other things I want to talk about today is the format of our e-learning course. So this is an example of week number 1 or the course introduction, and here's how I have it set up. Each week you should expect to see a checklist. This checklist is not graded, it's just to help you keep organized and make sure that you've done all of the content for this week. So you can go through and check the boxes as you complete each item, and it should keep you organized and on schedule. The date that everything is due this week is the date at the top of the content. So we're in e-learning and everything this week is due September 5th. Here I have the syllabus. Introductions is this little bubble here means it's a discussion post, so I want you to introduce yourself today to your classmates and feel free to respond to others and meet your classmates. If you're looking for a study group, either an online study group or an in-person one, there's a discussion forum for that. I do have a syllabus quiz just to make sure that you know everything that's important for the course, so you can take it as many times as you need to, but the syllabus quiz is up here, and the link to my stat lab, which you'll be registering for today, is here as well. If you are testing at a distance for your 2 proctored exams, you will need to fill out this proctor approval applications. If you are testing with me on campus, I will offer a testing time on both of those dates. If you are testing with me on campus, you need to let me know that as well. So if you can just drop this proctor application into the drop box and let me know that you're testing with me. The drop box is here under assessments, and here is where you would place your completed proctor form. Now the proctor form has a section that you will fill out and a section that your proctor will fill out. Proctoring ideas are places like there are testing centers at most community colleges. You have the option of testing at a library. A lot of libraries offer proctoring services. Or if you're going to use a school, it does need to be as part of the principal's office. So if you cannot have just a random teacher proctor your exams, but you can have the principal of a school proctor exams. Please let me know if you have any questions on that. And going through course materials as well. So you will have a little instructor introduction video each week as well. Now to sign up for my stat lab, you are going to use the code Zambesi-81475, and if I link to the My Stat Lab here, in order to sign up, you're going to start as a student. So it's going to ask you if you have that code, and yes we do, so we're going to OK register now and enter our course code. Zambesi 81475. And continue. So if you have to create a Pearson account, you would create one here. If you already have a Pearson account, now Pearson means my stat lab, my math lab, my biology lab, my chemistry lab. So if you've used any of those products before, you already have a Pearson account and you would use that here. Once you get past this step, and I'm not going to go past it, there is an option at the bottom to use a 14-day free trial. So if you're not ready to purchase, that's where you go. If you want to purchase the code directly online, you'll also have the opportunity to do that. If you're waiting for financial aid funds, you do have time for those 14 days. So that's what you want to do, is go through and register. When you get into the course itself will look something like this. So in order to go and start your course assignments, you would click Start Your Interactive Assignments, and there will be more information about that in the introduction video to Week 1 content, Chapter 1. Anyways, as you have questions, let me know. Post them to the discussion forums, or you can email me, and I look forward to a great semester. Thank you.